So guys, we have one more problem which is similar problem with the Pascal triangle, and we have Pascal triangle too. So in this problem, actually we have to print the specific row. Like if we have given 3, so 0, 1, 2, 3. So we have to print this row only, and we have to do it in O of k extra spaces. If you see our last example, in that we are just doing in O. We are just actually in that case we are printing all the rows in which um, but in this case we have to print in only O of k. So let's start it. So how to do that? What that I have to. Okay, so first of all I will take um a list answer. In that answer I will append 1 and 1. um okay, so if our row index is equal to 0, the base condition, in that case we have to return the first one. If we have row index more than 0, so in that case what we have to do, first of all we have to traverse the 2D array, one range of from 1 comma row index, and in that index we are taking an temporary array in which we are appending 1, and we have to write some code here, and in the last we have to append 1 in it. Okay, so um, and after appending this we can return the answer. So here what we have to do, we have to take a j in range um, from 1 comma, so we are taking 1 because we are filling the 0 index with the 1. So on board we have to fill from the 1 index to the I minus 2. I minus 2 I'm taking because I is the number of element in this row. So in zeroth row we have one element, in one row we have two elements. So in ith row it has to be one I plus one element. So in third row 0, 1, 2, 3, it has to be four element. So I am just taking I plus 1, and in each row we are filling the first and last number with 1 for this one and this one. For that we minus it with 2, and in overall, in order to take to that element we have to increase 1 so that it can consider all this, consider this all number. Okay, for understanding it. Now I think it has to work. We can sort it also, like what we get. Let's do it, and after that we can write it in this in the simpler form. So now what I have to do? Now I'm just getting that array. In that temporary array, I have to append its answer, previous answer. Actually, what I'm doing, whatever the answer have to require, I am just looking in the back array. Here in we are looking in the list. So for previous list, I'm just finding out I minus 1. Oh, sorry. So we have not a multiple list. We are not taking 2D array. We are just taking a simpler array. 1D array actually it is, or you can say 1D list. So here what I have to take? Yeah, got it. So I have to normally traverse it j minus 1 plus answer j, and after adding it, it has to work fine. And after that, when it appended, so we have to change the answer also with temp. So let's run it. I think it has to work, but it is not giving us the proper answer because 0 1 2. So it is not working here. Let's debug it. So row index is 2, it has to come inside it, and if j is in the range of 1, I plus 1 is for the element here, minus 2 we have to it, plus 1 so that it can include all those elements. And so we are getting I here, and after that we have just add 1 here, I plus 1, and after that we just suppose I'm getting here 1. For 1 it is working fine, it goes inside. 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 minus 2 is 0, and okay, and 1. So it is not gonna work here properly. So for the 1 and so it has to go back. Now it is 2, row index is 2. Okay, so actually it is 0 based, and for 0 1 2 3 it is finding the third one. If we have to find the fourth one, so we have to do one here. So Got it. It's completed. So actually what we are doing here, um, as we can see the description, and in this case we have to just print that list only. So for printing that list we require the previous list, sorry. So for that only I am just taking the first one as answer equal to 1. So for this one I'm just printing it back, and for this one I'm just printing it. After that, for this list I'm just traversing inside it, and for the first element I am inserting it, and for the other element we are just doing some computation here. That is, for each element we have the sum is its previous element, this and this one. So we are doing j minus 1 to select this element, and j to select this element. So this two element give us this one. Again for this one we are adding this one, which is j minus 1, and this one, so we will gonna get this element. And so on we are doing it. Thank you guys.